How are you all doing? Happy Monday. Wishing you all a good week. A lot's been going on in the news as usual. This past weekend, mass shooting in America. Again, it seems to be constant, guys, of people losing their lives senselessly. We don't know what's the motivation, if it's just pure evil. Like why is this happening over and over and over? So this time it was Brown University. I believe that's located in Rhode Island, I believe. And someone just walked up into a class, a professor teaching a class, and started shooting. So we lost students, we lost people again. No purpose, just they're gone. They didn't catch the person yet, not yet. We don't know the motivation for all of this. We just don't know. And the unfortunate thing, there are students who go to Brown University that has been through mass shooting before at their high school. So can you imagine how scary they're like doing it all over again? It's crazy, guys. These things keep happening. And we don't want to take away people's right to have guns, but we do want the ones that are troubled up here mentally not to have them. But they seem to get a hold of them anyway. And then the thing is, okay, a lot of these states have open carry. These people have all these guns. But guess what? When we need someone to step in and stop it, we never seem to have no one with a gun around that time to take these people out. So the cops have to be called in. So if you want to walk around with your gun and have your right to carry weapons, it never seemed to have anyone around to stop this craziness when it's happening, you know? Um, but I do think something needs to be done about really strict gun laws, something. But I just think if you're a criminal or you're a bad person, you get your hands on a gun, not the legal way anyway. That's what I think. It's not guns that kill people. It is people who kill people, who use the guns. That on a gun, you have to pull that trigger. And it's usually a person doing it. Um, let's see what's terrible thing. Well-known producer, I believe his name is Rob Reiner, and his wife was killed this weekend. They found both of them in their home. I believe the daughter found them, and they were all stabbed. Now it's believed that it's the son that may have done this. And I said, oh my God, that's so sad. I remember this producer when he was just starting off, actor. If you guys used to watch Archie Bunker, Archie All in a Family, and then Archie daughter, I think her name was Gloria, the character, and then he used to call her boyfriend Meathead. I still love watching that show. It was something else. It was something else. That was one of my, then Archie and Edith. That's him when he was young. And then I hear that his son, and I'm like, oh my God, your last moment, and you're being killed by your own child. How sad. What could have led this person to kill their own parent? But I'm hearing that he had a drug addiction, if it's truly his son, and he's been struggling with it for years, and apparently he goes missing from time to time. They don't know where he is sometimes, and homeless. This is what I'm hearing by listening to um, the different news sources and podcasts. So pray for that family. They need prayers. That is so hurtful. And then the daughter to come to know that her both parents are taken is possibly her brother. That is so sad, guys. It's so sad. I think you have to be truly evil to take the life of your parents, and vice versa, parents taking the life of their child. That's evil. I know people say maybe it's mental and stuff, but I think it's what's in your heart. You had those feelings in your heart to kill. The drug might just enhance it. You know, if it's alcohol, that might just enhance what you really feel in your heart. You know how sometimes people drink and they become a mean drunk, and then everything that they have on their heart, every feeling comes out verbally. It's what's there. So terrible news. And then also in Australia, guys, I'm like covering like awful news today. Don't mean to be a downer, but these are things really happening, and you have to think about them. Like in Australia, I heard they have a very strong gun laws, and I never hear much mass shootings happening in other countries. Not that they can't happen, but it happened on Bondi Beach. I think it was the first day of Hanukkah, and people go out there to celebrate, and a father and a son starting shooting. So that was like motivation of hatred to target those people. But the only good thing, we had a hero in this case. I saw it. He took that man down, looked like with his bare strength. And we need more people like that, because I think in America, what we do is mind our own business. Nobody never seems to have a gun to stop anybody. Very few. And we're scared and we go the other way. But we need more heroes like that. Yeah, more heroes. That was good to see. Yeah, and on a lighter note, a funny story that I saw, I think it was in the news or social media, where this wax museum in Texas, I think it was the city of San Antonio. I might be not correct, but I believe it is. You know, if you ever been to a wax museum, they have like famous people in there, entertainers or athletes or even presidents, where they do wax figures off. Apparently, there's a wax figure of Trump in there, so they had to remove it because it kept getting attacked by people. People kept on punching the figure in his face, and I'm up there saying, "Oh, well, how can we resolve that issue? Maybe a glass case." And then I said, wow, that shows the mood in America, how people are feeling. It shows you what people really are feeling. That's the mood of America and our current administration. I've never heard of that. And I have seen the wax figure, I've seen Obama, I've seen the different presidents. And that has not happened, I don't believe. That has not happened. But anyway, guys, gotta go. I'll be back at it again another day. Have a good week. I'm wishing you a good week. You can like, subscribe, help build my community. I just discuss things that's going on in the world, and it's my opinion, my views. Don't have to agree with it, but that's what's going on. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and talk to you again. Bye.